Chazak Baruch. This morning we read Parashat Ekev. Just from the little part that we read today, we learn a lot of Ilchot Berachot that has to do with the daily use of food. And the first one, we see the Pasuk says, Ki lo ala lechem levado yehya adam. Hashem is actually saying, don't rely on your money, don't rely on your success. You need Ki al kol motza pi Hashem. Only on whatever comes from Hashem you can rely on. So this pasuk, what is actually saying? We just said, don't rely on your money, don't rely on this. Why does he choose the word bread? We see that Hashem created the world, that bread is one of the most essential things that a person needs in order to survive. Therefore, whenever we go to Saudat Mitzvah, a person can have pasta, steak, this, that. They tell you, no, you don't fulfill the mitzvah unless you wash and you eat bread. And doing Birkat Hamazon, which is the next, right after we read, this is, from here we learn Birkat Hamazon. And this is actually the only beracha that comes from the Torah. So we see the connection. Hashem says that in order to make a blessing, a real blessing from the Torah, has to be bread. And then lastly, I'm just giving you a concentration of each part, because each, we could learn a lot of very, very practical halachot from this. And then lastly, it says, Eretz hita us'ora vegefen utena verimon. From here we learn dine kedima bibrachot. If a person has a few types of fruits in front of him, what should he make beracha on first? So we learn from that pasuk. We have Shivat Aminim, the 7 kinds that the land of Israel was praised by, and if he has them, he has to eat them first. And within the 7 kinds, depends what is closer to Eretz. So I'm sure if you're already familiar, I reminded you a lot of things just by whatever I said. But if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and ask after. Baruch Adonai Le'olam, Amen.